Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. The Rangers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Edinson Volks, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Gurriel scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Static second.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set with the 0-1. Martinez stands at first with one out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
No strike.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Off to a great start in this one. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Tyler Glasnow starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big time arm. 95 to 97 mile-an-hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Elvis Andrews stands in as he looks at a called strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Hops this one up. Meadows coming in on it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting second, the second baseman, Matt Duffy.
So now to the plate, Matt Duffy. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So digging in now, Nick Solak, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 4, the left fielder.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff man. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Full count now. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrews. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Willie Adames is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Drive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And he misses again. 2-0. Pitch on the way.
No, inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Upton. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Ball. Down is full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7. The center fielder.
Digging in, Danny Santana. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to short. One there. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding in, Michael Perez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hook one. Ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Jose Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
So a runner at first with 2 away.
Right fielder.
Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Meadows.
From the stretch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The set and the 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball.
Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Here's the 2-1 home.
3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all
Batting
the way
ninth.
there, and that's
The right
exactly
fielder.
what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
At the plate now, Hunter Cole, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Striding in once
Elvis.
again, Elvis Andrews. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes now to Andrews.
Yep.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
At the
number
plate,
6.
Matt Duffy reached
Second
by
baseman.
way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Duffy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
To the plate now, Nick Solak. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 1-0. Here it is. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 the count. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. He's set, and the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. 1 run scores. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the 3rd.
First baseman,
with the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gurriel, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 2, the Rays nothing. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau.
Leading off for the Rays.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Line toward right center. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Tampa
So
Bay,
stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good changeup there by Volks for strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there, 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping up now, Willie Adames comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch.
Ball.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Justin Upton the next to hit.
Leading off for the Rangers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out. Nice knock the other way.
Into the box, Danny Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
No.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, You have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Up next for the Rangers.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now in the box, Hunter Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
2-0 now. Two and one now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Ready with the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Tampa Bay.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 2,
Yandy Diaz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Michael Perez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead it 2-0. Brendan McKay is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
49, Brendan McKay.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
The shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrews.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
In there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3 balls,
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And that misses 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Nick Solak. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Jose Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Into the box, Austin Meadows. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Second home run early in the year, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Now Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Wow, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
There's ball 4. In now, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rangers 2, the Rays 1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 the count. Hard hit towards center. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel.
Yuli Gurriel.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Meadows coming in on it, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Danny Santana is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1. Ball one. A runner on first with two away. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just hung in there on that one. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Swinging a soft liner. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rangers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning set.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. We're in the seventh inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. The 1-1. Hit to first. Speared on the dive. To second for one. On to first, the double play.
Up next,
well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
A ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count even at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now at the plate, Michael Perez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and that's going to do it here for Edinson Volks. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jose Leclerc will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 2, the Rays 1. Chaz Rowe will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the 3-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Cole.
So striding forward now, Hunter Cole. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Elvis Andrews now. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Ball.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1. Matt Duffy would be next. And the 3-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Joey Wendell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Leclerc is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the runner back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So striding in, Austin Meadows, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Brendan Lau, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Our score remains 2-1. Common Poche will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 38.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. 0 for 2. With a walk. Miguel Andujar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Andujar.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Joey Gallo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 2-1. Miguel Andujar remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 41.
Digging in, Ji-Man Choi. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
The win would go to Edinson Volks should the lead hold up. Now the 1-0.
Ball outside.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ball.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard.
Shortstop, really. Adama.
Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the
Now
ninth.
pitching for the Rangers, number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now batting, Yandy Diaz. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting, number 7.
At the plate, Michael Perez, and it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Jose Alvarado enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 46.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Justin Upton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Fouled off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch.
The playing 2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Mike Zunino is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Tampa Bay came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Colin Poche claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.